Hello. All right. I don't know anything. Oh, content warning. Oh, it's a horror game? Oh, no. Okay. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I just don't like being chased around by stuff. Anywho, hello. My name is Maddie. Oh, it's until I'm done reading it? Well, I can't read. Flickering image effects. Okay, that's not so bad. That's for you guys. All right. Whatever horrors you may find... Wait, hold on. Let me fucking intro. Okay. Hello. I don't know anything about this game. I'm going in blind. I was gifted this game by my brother, and I thought it would be fun to record it. I know nothing. I've seen maybe a few, pieces of fan art just online, and it didn't really clue me in any more than just the thumbnail for the game. So this is Slay the Princess. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark places, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay, what's up? Oh, okay. New game. A Discord? Cool. Alright. Slay the Princess. Alright, we're in chapter 1. It's chaptorial.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
You are on a path in the woods. At the end of the path in it is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Alright. I got some explorative options. I have a lot of options. Oh boy, this may not be the best starting point for streaming, recording, whatever. The end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about honestly. The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
The birds and the trees.
You have to put an end to her.
A bit worse, I think. Alright. I wonder why the narrator wants me to kill her. But how can a princess locked away? Well, she might be powerful or magical or something. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. That seems pretty fair. Do you have any evidence? Well, how is a narrator going to give me evidence besides further saying, just trust me on it? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That's pretty good. Oh my god, there's so many options. Killing princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? I mean, killing a princess? Usually we kill the bad guys, and usually the princesses are not the bad guys. But maybe here. Forget it, I'm not doing this. And, oh my gosh. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Look, I'll go to the cabin. And I'll talk to her. You know what? Yeah.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I don't like this narrator. I don't like the whole you should trust me thing. Also, haptics, I fuck with that. This is all I need to stay mentally stimulated while people are talking, so.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Locked up because she's dangerous. She's not dangerous because she's locked up.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Alright, I'll try. I am willing to.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I feel like maybe there's some changing of that.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I got problems with you, guy. Yeah. there's so many options that are kind of just gonna lead me back to here. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. I like that. It's so submissive. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. I'm just gonna continue. It's up
You
to
make
me
your
what
way
I-
up the
I
short
handle
path to the cabin.
it. I do.
You'll find the princess within.
All right, I believe you.
A warning
It's really
before
pretty.
you go any further.
A warning, you say?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to
This
stop you
feels
from
like
slaying
the
her.
narrator's the bad guy. if
Don't
you
believe a
ask
word
me.
she says.
All right. If you were so truthful, why are you so worried about somebody else's truth, you know? Again, this is absolutely gorgeous. That must be the moonlight coming in. And I'm guessing it's like just before day for that beautiful glow over the horizon. The sketching and shading, gorgeous. Gorgina. Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I am a hero. I'm a princess saving hero, maybe even.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking
Oh,
about.
that's not me. Okay. Ignore him. Yes. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Sure.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yeah, I see it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, I'd take
You take
it.
the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, she's chained up. You know what? I don't even want to think about the other ways I could kill a woman. Although I do love having this little yappa-ba, rappa-ba-ba, rappa-ba. Okay, let's fucking get in here. Get in here.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Sure.
This is an oppressive place.
Okay. Wait.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient
I
wood.
wonder why.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What do you mean if she really lives here?
Who's there?
Oops. Oh, I like your voice.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Interesting.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Believable. I like the, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
I did expect British with the whole princess thing, but that's on me.
Great
That's
job.
me being
You
reductive.
gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Whatever. I just want to talk to her. Why should I trust anyone involved?
Walk down the
hello.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hey.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Is that my inner voice? I imagine it's me, right? I have the narrator voice in my head, and I have the voice of the hero. So the voice of the story and the voice of the hero. Again, really excellent lighting. It's beautiful in here.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, I
You
did
were
it.
kidding when
Ooh.
you said you were here to kill me.
It's
How
true.
about you
I haven't
drop the
decided yet.
knife and the two of us just talk?
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to talk to someone.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Also, he's
Maybe
got
she
an
really
accent.
is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, well, she's becoming a monster, if you ask the narrator. I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops
You're
to
so
the floor
pissed.
with unceremonious clang.
It was kind of ceremonious. You're welcome, lady.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to
I'm
face.
pissed.
Unarmed.
Yeah, sure. I don't know why I got closer. I didn't mean to. What's up, lady? You're a little freaky, a little ghoulish up close, but, you know.
We'll be fine.
You've been stuck down here, probably.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here,
Oh my God,
but I
he's so
can assure you
pissy.
there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
What are these options? Auto. What's that? Oh, that's nice in case there's anything. Okay, return. I'm not gonna fuck with all that.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, we are to be involved? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. I think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Let's start with a name.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal
Okay.
Highness. Or
She's
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
all right. I mean, you know, if you're regal, you do expect. Well, yeah, whatever.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust
Oh my
her.
god. No, she's. I mean, I'm just gonna walk in here. It's cool that she's a little pissy. That's how I feel. I'm a princess apologist. That's how I feel. I'm here because you're supposed
Don't just
to end
tell
the
her
world.
that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Well, your tiara looks great.
Just how long has she been down here?
Your voice of the hero.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. I was hoping you'd tell me is how I'm feeling.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Okay.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
What are you, her ex?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Okay. Is about trust, you say?
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
This is true. I wonder why I'm focused on details.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I mean,
has
that
a
might
point.
still come.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Why are you talking me out of it?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Well, we don't know anything about who put you here. We don't know who the narrator is. The narrator doesn't even know how long you've been in here.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Sure.
We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
That would be funny to say right now. Oh, jeez. I don't know what I wanted next, but... Oh, is that her fingy? And this is a fingy, too. Why is it my finger? Why is my finger the claw? I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's hers. But you would think if I'm POV, that would be my hand. How would I?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the... She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
I mean, yeah. Cut off your hand.
Is. I'm sure of it.
We can do that.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. All right, lady.
Too long.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, we have talked enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
No.
You know why you're here.
No. I'm going to keep you locked away here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other when I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Sure. It's kind of a pussy
Leaving
move.
her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
She hasn't found a way out yet.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't...
Threat?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Okay, so there's no we'll round back to that. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Why are you threatening me? Because you don't want me to leave you here. Let's
Oh, for the love of...
try to get you out.
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah,
No,
maybe.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Buddy, I've been upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay, I bet that was
Is someone
you.
else here? Your shouts
Let me
and
outta
pleas
here.
are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Really feels like you're the one. I thought for a second that was the middle school S. I really think they should have slipped that in. No, it would have been obvious. I don't think. Maybe like this one or right here would have gotten away with it. Let's try the door.
I'll repeat myself once again.
Ram,
You're
ram,
here
ram.
to slay the princess.
I'm
and you
fucking
won't
sick of this
leave
guy.
until
Okay.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Hello.
This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her. Like, easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
I
Hey,
heard the door
girl.
slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I mean, it's boring if I slay her. Unless it's not. It may be boring if I slay her. So let's try to save her.
Against your better
Ew.
judgment, you place the blade against the princess's
I
arm,
do.
just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Yuck. I should have done it at the elbow. I don't want to cut through bone.
You cut into her flesh.
Yeah, I guess so. What's up with my hands? I look, dragony? Yes, I have talons. Oh, it is my hand. I'm like a dragon? Maybe. That's so cool. Unless I'm, like, diseased? Monstrous?
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the
Alright, she
iron.
may not be totally human the way she's fine about all this. Maybe she's dead already.
She didn't so much as utter
that's
a
a
sound.
stupid theory. Yeah. Freaky.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so
Fierce.
composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's
It's really
get out
pretty
of here.
art. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh. Well. Oh, and I have blood on it now. You see, blood from you is on my blade. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Approach the
No,
locked
we won't
door.
have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her
my
escape
God.
into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
This is the ex. Or dad. Papa.
As the princess
King?
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Forced into it.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah. Ugh, so cool. Maybe I'm... Who knows?
Watch
Who
me.
knows what I am? Ugh. That's pretty funny. Of course I'm gonna warn her.
Stop
Boink.
that.
Right back.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm gonna
The
resist it.
blade. Move the blade.
I'm moving it. I
You're
just
doing
don't
your
want
best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
She hasn't killed me yet.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
You're just gonna kill yourself? For a locked door?
And then she slits your throat with an almost
Oh, she killed
clinical
me.
ease.
Well,
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground,
I
blood
like her.
flowing from your butchered neck.
yeah.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
You died. Ooh, chapter 2. The prisoner. You mean the princess?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
And
in the basement of that cabin is a
Well, I can't really
princess.
mock someone for reading if I can't even fucking
You're
read.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's interesting that it's not quite a reset. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals.
What do you mean I'm the
fate of
hero?
the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Just because she's freaky.
Don't
doesn't
forget what he
mean-
did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Ooh.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess.
Yeah,
We just have to keep trying.
sure. So there's a skeptic now. So there's the hero, the narrator, and the skeptic. All in my little head. Interesting. Well, assumably, all in my little head. But I'm the hero, but I'm like a dragon? You know, princess dragons kill. You know what? I'm
inclined
reading
to
into it
agree.
too much.
If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe
Capital
it's best
He.
to keep it that way.
Oh, they're talking to each other about me.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Just a classic
And as
case
far
of
as trying to
DID.
help her goes, Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
I don't know.
I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yeah, but I'm the skeptic. Alright, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this all really happened already. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Yeah.
Those are two very different questions.
I don't know.
Fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Sure.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
What? I guess.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Excuse me, hiccup.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
The three of us. Just the three of us.
This is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me?
No.
Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Professional asshole.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
I do like that he's mocking me back. I do enjoy that.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know. Is this another world where I have to kill the princess?
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Maybe all of this is happening in like a 1 second span, right as a vision, right before I actually kill the princess.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
Or die.
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin.
Yeah.
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, how I wish that were the case. But if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. Yet, here we are.
Well, it feels like we're here because you want us to be here.
You're talking in circles.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking in facts.
Ugh. Do I want to keep talking? No. I want to go.
A warning before you go any further.
Sure.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
I don't know.
Don't believe a word she says.
She seemed pretty ready for it.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
What else are you supposed to do? There's no fucking animation.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
It doesn't say clown, it says skeptic. Proceed. I like, truthfully, I like
the
how...
interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Yeah.
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
And there's a mirror. What was I saying? Who knows?
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about that. You know what? Hella true.
Definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
Yeah. I like the skeptic guy. Keep talking.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Are you stupid?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Okay.
I think you know what we have to do.
Yeah, why would you lie about that? Oh.
Let's
Yeah.
not get caught up in vanity, but we should definitely take a closer look. Whatever it is.
Is this some sort of rehearsed bit? Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I'm going to look.
You
Let
walk
me
up
see.
to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Let me
I hope
see.
you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, it is a wall. What the hell?
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
I guess so. Alright. That seems like a pretty chill spot. And then now it's gone. Full on gone. Oh, I was going to say that truthfully, I enjoy how simple the art is. I think it puts you right in. It feels almost like you're in someone's storytelling book exactly. I think it's pretty neat, and I also enjoy I'm sure a lot of effort went into the game, but it feels like it's kind of simple as far as the animations per scene, and we'll see if that evolves over time. But for something that is on the simple side as far as visuals go, this game is heavily relying on the narrative being good, and it is good. It's super cool and gorge, and we will revisit soon. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna keep playing this. I don't really give a shit if it's a fan, if people like it or not. So I'll be right back at it. But have a good day. Goodbye.